2017. 2017 is fast gone and it would never come back. Anything that has not been done in 2017 can never be done in 2017 again, because there was only one 2017, and this is the same thing that will happen in 2018. We only have one 2018. But I can see a lot of people on social media posting New Year resolutions, like do's and don'ts, stops and starts, aims and goals. But I could clearly remember this thing happens every year. It's occasional. Yet virtually none of these resolutions were ever actualized or put into practice. In fact, the whole concept of having a New Year resolution dies of 2 weeks after New Year and crash back to square one. Apart from the spiritual fact that everything is destined to happen, have you ever wondered why most of these things happen this way? When we set out things, we cannot be consistent with them. Well, let me break it for you this way. A lot of us today do things not for ourselves, not for our own taste, not for our own affordability, but we do it for the people. Trying to fit in with the majority, fit in with the popular. We try to look rich when we don't have the money. We try to be famous when we are not influential. We try to have the most expensive materials, the phones, the gadgets and what have you, when we cannot afford it. We try to have large followers on social media because that's the new definition of success. We spend out extravagantly and internally feeling the heat and pain, and yet we say spend the last kobo and end with respect. But I don't believe in spending the last kobo and end with respect, but probably for 2 or 3 hours. And after that, respect is gone. Because respect was never for the person you are, but for the money you had. So literally speaking, everything was fake. The respect, the love, the regards and whatever, everything was fake. Because it was never meant for the person you are, but for the money you showcased. Today we have a lot of people that are desperately craving to go abroad and snap amazing photos to the extent that they can go extreme to following illegal rules. Well, we only see the beautiful images. But trust me, there are a lot of untold stories. Today we have a lot of people that have creative and innovative business and social ideas, but are afraid of 2 things. They're afraid of failing, but most importantly, they're afraid of the people. Like what the people would say when we start a small business. Like what the people would say when we start a small movement. Like what our friends would think when I'm doing something small. So they're always waiting to have a big capital to start a big business. Well, the richest man in Africa said, it took me 30 years to get to where I am. But you and I don't know what happened in those 30 years. All the hustles and the bustles. We only wake up to see him as the richest man in Africa, and we aspire to be like him. Well, I want to pass a message to all my fellow young people out there, to all the big boys and the big girls, the slave queens, the slave mamas and what have you. Forget what the people will say about you. Forget the friends, forget the neighbors, forget the village people. They can never follow you as long as you are going. Listen to your mind, follow your heart, and do what you are best at doing. Because when it comes to your life, you don't owe anybody an explanation on how you run it. Because you are the boss in your life. You are the chief executive officer of your life. Thank you very much, guys, and Happy New Year.